Hey everybody, it's Truck Driver Sean. I'm doing the first shootout of Overdrive pedals. I have my friend Show, otherwise known as Chris Brown from like birth, but I didn't know he had that name for a while.
My friends call me Show. You call me Chris and it's going to be weird.
Yeah, don't trust people that call him Chris.
No.
He's in an awesome band called Stillborn Condition. They just released an album, by the way. Go check it out. It's called God Eater. You can get it through pretty much every digital platform, right?
Yep, pretty much. Bandcamp, Spotify, YouTube. I mean, yeah, anywhere you can find it, it's there.
That's a dog.
Yep.
She has no idea what's going on.
My death metal puppy, Lucy.
All right. So if you want to support Stillborn Condition, go like their page. Do you have a merch page?
We do, actually. We have a Bandcamp link for any merch as of right now.
Perfect.
So.
Bandcamp. And I think right now Bandcamp, to help the bands, is not charging any fee or anything, right? Everything goes directly to the bands?
Yep, I'm pretty sure I heard that as well. So
perfect time to buy something by Stillborn because all the money goes to support the band.
Absolutely. Grab a full length and then any t-shirt stickers we got. We still got those. So
cool beans. And it's a great record. It's awesome. Like, I would like to say that Chris is in a local band where I'm at, but when you hear this record, you're going to be like, that's a local band? Seriously, it's that good. As you all know, I talked about it when it came out, and got Chris here. Did that on purpose. So, Show's going to play some pretty cool riffs. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll play some of those awesome Stillborn riffs. Give you a little taste of what you'll get if you go get the record. That's a pretty good idea, actually.
I think that's a great idea.
I'm going to play some horrible riffs on the 6th string. And we're going to see how we can tailor sounds using the Demon Tube Screamer, which is a $30 pedal you can get from eBay. It's priced to be a piece of shit, but a very effective tool in most cases.
It's an effective piece of shit.
Yep. Did find out through Show's rig, not so much.
Right.
We're going to be using the Boss Katana just for a straight up clean channel. Everything's at noontime. I mean, not clean channel. Just a medium fair gain.
Want me to show what we're playing through right now?
I need to go turn a switch before we do that.
We'll wait then.
I have the Dead Pony Overdrive by Protones. It's a great stabby overdrive, which will probably sound better through his guitar than my guitars. It's more tailored to like the progressive metal and gent. Not he doesn't really gent. He's got a little more talent than that.
I don't gent, I degent.
He's a degentleman.
I'm a degentleman. That's right.
He's a 15-year-old
Yeah,
that wears snapbacks trapped in an old man's body.
Exactly. You pegged it. Quite the degentleman.
No hate to the genty dudes.
No. We love all styles of music.
Then we have a Seymour Duncan 805 Overdrive, a Bad Monkey Tube Overdrive, which was sent to me by a buddy of mine from the band 16 times 20, which is the word 16 capital X 20, one long fucking word. And the Savage Drive by Eris Effects. We're going to just quickly run through all these and see what they do. So, like an asshole, let me go turn the amp on. I could have done that the first time, but I didn't.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, this fucking guy. I used to know what I was doing, and then I started doing stuff.
Then he cut his hair and got a real job.
Hey, easy on the hair, man. What did I do? Actually, it should be working. Bass tone. Everything at noontime. I'm going to turn knobs, and we're doing the Tube Screamer, Demon Tube Screamer. And we'll let Show rip on some riffs. You gonna play some Stillborn riffs? You're just gonna freestyle it?
No, I'm gonna play some Stillborn riffs. I think the first one we'll go with is Dredge Walk. So you can hear this on God Eater. This one's Dredge Walk.
All right, we're gonna have him start off with the regular tune, and then I'm gonna punch in as he's playing. It's gonna probably confuse the shit out of his tone's gonna change constantly.
dramatically different on this than it did on mine. Yeah, on the two when it's actually screaming tubes, sounds not so great.
Yeah.
But through that, sounds good.
It sounds really good. It's a little noisy, but when I do these, as always, you know, if we're doing pedals, no noise gate. Because I think the noise gate changes flavors. So when I do these, no noise gate. As infuriating as it is, probably for him playing without a gate.
I'm used to it, as you've heard from my...
We fixed his amp problem, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Back to regular tone. Now we're going to do the Dead Pony Overdrive.
All right. Well, I'll switch up songs per pedal, which I think would be fun.
That'd be awesome.
So we'll go with 1134 for the Dead Pony.
Awesome.
All right. Very big difference.
Yeah.
And actually, that sounds better through the solid state as well. I wonder why.
Wow, that's we did this. Yeah, long story short, not that it's in real context what we're doing. Show has Blue Voodoo Crate, like Series 1. It's actually a beautiful thing to see an amp that's been around for that long in the shape that his is in. It's ridiculous.
I got a hell of a deal with that one. I was lucky to snag that amp.
He don't have a thick Maine accent, does he? So
is it that obvious?
No, not at all.
Oh yeah, okay.
So
it ain't.
Yeah, wicked.
Yeah, wicked.
So he had a lot of hiss and the gain stage in it. I'd say, to me, it just sounds like it's already like pushed beyond where it's audibly pleasing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So not that it sounds bad, it's just really noisy. So we found a way to do it. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is this pedal I'm getting ready to play right here was the rock star out of that, in my opinion. For what I like to hear come through, the Seymour Duncan 805 nailed it. It was quiet. It took all what was wrong with your sound coming out of that head and put Band-Aids on everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, check off almost every box.
We tried all of these pedals, and by far, that was my favorite. That thing really, it was the...
It doesn't look metal. It looks like you should be playing surf music or something. Like, for a little bit, some skulls on it. Paint it black, would you?
Yeah, right. Metalify it a little bit because it makes for a disgustingly brutal metal pedal.
Yep.
Yeah.
So again, everything's at noontime, and as he's playing, I'm gonna turn knobs. So.
And for the chug factor, we'll go with a song called "Hatred Incarnate," which is from the record. I'll go a little bit ahead into a part that's kind of a bit more chuggy, but these parts will be from that song.
Awesome. Cool beans.
Hatred Incarnate. That crisps up the sound quite a bit.
Yeah, and it's dead quiet, so no noise gates.
Right,
Out of
and-
all of these so far, that is dead quiet. So when he went to his, you want to show him the stops again?
Yep.
Quiet. There's a tiny bit of, we might have some gain going through it,
Yeah.
but really, and compared to the other two pedals, this is insanely quiet. So
Makes you
I'd say
wonder
that's a very clean overdrive.
Absolutely. And then you can hear, like, if I play something different, all the strings are like. Good clarity, like good range of it all.
Now, can you play something that's like noodly, that's playing off more than just one string? This is where I think this pedal shines, but that's why I'm asking him to do that.
Let's see, what do you mean by noodly?
Another song by there is because you just brought it up a little while ago.
Don't do it to me. You're a god eater, I guess. Here we go. Great song. It's just technical and painful on the hands. But should I just skip to that one part? Oh, there we go.
But you take and you click that thing on, those notes shine right through, and this is you're tuned to drop G
Drop
sharp.
G sharp. Yep. Yep.
That's in case you don't know what drop G sharp is. It stands drop G's with goddamn low.
Yeah, real fun.
So when you engage that 805, you. So this is without the 805 engaged. Sorry. You engage it.
Still in it.
Yeah, very good.
Attitude, I am terribly.
There we go. But you get that insanely low. You can hear those chugs, so even playing in the upper register, I call it the upper register, it's probably the lower register. You don't
There's
actually
some
know
people
guitar
that say
set.
that like this is the upper and this is the, but I don't know.
I look at a guitar pointed this way, it's uphill, upper register, lower
Right,
register.
this is the upper.
Yep.
Right, because this is low. You're bringing your hand low.
He's going to play a riff in the Caveman section, not the Joe Satriani section.
Exactly.
And you can hear the definition, even in those low-tuned lower notes, that definition is going to be ridiculous. We'll turn it off first and have you chug. Snap it on. That sounds amazing.
That's pretty fucking insane.
It might not be a metal looking pedal, so if you're into metal and you're like, I can't get something to seafoam green, spray paint it yourself, do what you gotta do.
Right.
We actually come up with a really good idea earlier. And that's, I don't know if you know what dickfetti is, but it's like confetti shaped like dicks.
Yep.
Stick them on it, spray paint it black, and you'll have a bunch of seafoam green dicks all over your pedal.
That's right. The rest of it will be black, but you'll just have the complement of the seafoam colored dicks.
Hey,
Shit.
why not?
It's too funny. It's good shit.
All right, the next pedal is, again, on loan from my boy down there, Taka Apple, from 16 times 20, one word. The word 16, capital X, 20. Check that band out as well. Super good dude. Lent me the Bad Monkey Tube Overdrive, which is an overdrive like from the 90s. Oddly enough, as much as I wanted to punk on that thing when I got my hands on it, it's ridiculous. It really is good.
Yeah, it's easy to want to make fun of it just because of the age of it and the look, and then even the name, too. But like, it really, it's a good pedal. It's a little noisy, but that was the one, right?
Kudos to Tuck, man. That is a clean pedal. Being as old as that pedal is, which it might not be that old for him, but it's in damn good condition. If I had a pedal from the 90s, you would literally need to wear gloves to touch it, probably.
And you probably wouldn't be able to read what kind of pedal it was on it.
Oh, no, I would have protected that name at all costs.
No one touch it!
Or I might change it to Spank Duh Monkey.
Spank Duh.
Because this thing slaps like a bitch. I'm telling you right now, this is a great pedal. Mm-hmm. Everything that's been plugged into has been amazing. You can see a whole review of most of these pedals also on the channel. Yeah, get your attention. Okay, you can...
Yeah, you get your 5 minutes of fame. Now move along.
You can scoot away. She's horrible. There we go. She's like, I'm on camera. I ain't chasing that. Yo, shoot.
My dog's a diva. I don't know.
All right. So, what song are you gonna tackle this time?
For this one, let's see, Bad Monkey. What kind of a song that we have on the record fits that? Maybe Too Pretty for Prison?
Oh, that's perfect.
So this will be Too Pretty for Prison.
Off right now. It is a loud pedal. The only bad mark that really we came up with is as good as it sounds. When you take it into comparison with like the 805, 805 is quiet.
Yeah. But
you still get all that really good sound. With a Bad Monkey, it sounds great, but you're definitely going to need a noise gate. Without a doubt. And you're going to have to gate the living piss out of it.
Yeah, I mean, with that 805, we pretty much had it to a point where unless you told somebody or you could see the amp was on, you wouldn't know. It was just dead silent, dead quiet, which was awesome.
And his amp, by the way, makes noise, period, unless that's hooked up to it.
Yeah.
For some reason, when that was hooked up to it, it fixed everything.
Yep.
It really is a magic pedal.
Yeah.
All right, so now for the Eris Effects Savage Drive. This will be interesting. Because we already know what it did through his rig, and now we're going through the Boss Katana. And she's bright, but if you see my review of it, you'll realize everything Eris does is super high, bright, tight.
Right. So, a certain song you'd like to hear that's off the record that is through this pedal? Put you on the spot, I know.
I know. But the thing I want to hear is because how bright it is. Squeals and Too Pretty for Prison.
That riff in Too Pretty again?
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
We're going to have to double up on that. That is one of my favorite riffs. So.
All right.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Double dose of Too Pretty for Prison. Here we go.
quiet, but she's also not noise gated.
And he's not talking about the gun.
She's mounted.
I separated. I stopped playing the riffs from that song and started doing just bigger, fuller chords to kind of show the versatility of that pedal. It sounds great when you do the full spectrum chords.
Is clean.
Yeah.
Everything Eris, as far as price goes, Eris is up there. They're not through the roof, but they're on the upper end. And the reason why is you get great components. Forget the paint jobs and everything. If that was just a cast aluminum case, the components that are inside it are fantastic.
Yeah, they really are.
And he's playing a 7-string tune to Donkey Farts. You know, so to have that come through nice and clear and to be heavy, and to really take a 7-string, which a lot of people misunderstand as 7 strings just being like blah, 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 blah. Well, if you take and plug a 6-string through an amp that was made in the early 70s, you're going to kind of get the same thing, right?
Pretty much.
You know, so as time goes, you know, mid-range became a thing, and using gain differently, and that's what these overdrives do, is you take your regular sound and you overdrive. That's overdrive.
Overdrive pedals. It's also going through...
Guitar players are stupid. That's why they gave it such an easy name, with an easy definition.
We are pretty dumb.
I mean, we all... This would be funny, because we have another guitar player here. When you explain the sound of a chug, you have a noise you make with your mouth, right? We all do.
Yeah. Everyone's got their own noise.
It's funny. But if you play a guitar with a guy for quite a while, if you chug, chug, chug over the phone, trying to tell him what you're doing, he'll pick up his guitar and chug, chug, chug the way you...
And then you come over and meet face to face and be like, that's exactly what I was talking about.
Yeah.
That's
the
chug. Yeah.
It's funny. We all do. Every one of us are fucking dumb.
Stillborn Condition, we always say that more dun-duns. So if there's more dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun, then we're happy.
Yeah. If you're going to be a caveman, be a Cro-Magnon caveman.
Absolutely.
Knuckles definitely need to drag on the ground.
Yeah. You should see my knuckles. They're terrible.
All right, so
They're to shit.
Now we can hear some less impressive guitar playing on a much lesser amount of strings.
Well, you just heard me butcher my own material, so...
Well, that's the better. You're the only one that can do it. You don't.
If there was anybody that should be butchering Stillborn.
Oh yeah, it fell. I think I checked my tuning after it fell. We tunes a lot video, by the way. All right. So, do you want to turn knobs? Do you want me to start?
Sure, I'll turn the knobs here.
You want to start backwards and work your way over, or you want to?
Yeah. So we started with the Demon, and we'll work our way backwards. So we'll start with the Eris. Did you want me to go back to noon on everything?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
I'll turn some knobs here.
So go back to noon for everything.
You can tell we planned this out, can't you?
Yeah.
I might not have done any planning.
Improv, Sean. Improv.
Well, at least it's honest.
That's right. Yeah.
Did you get all these back to noon?
No, I did not.
You can't forget about the little nipples. They're just as good as the big ones.
Absolutely. You can't discriminate.
Yeah. We like all nipples here.
Or, yeah. It was weird dialing that in. Did you notice much of a difference?
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad one of us did.
Yeah.
A little bit. I mean, it definitely brightened up the tone for you. Nothing on.
It's just a straight ass chugs. Savage Drive.
That is brutal.
All right. For the Bad Monkey.
Head on to the Bad Monkey. This is...
So I'm just going to do some straight chugging, just on and off,
Yep.
A couple of seconds.
Yep.
The bigger difference, I think, doing this with a 6-string, definitely with the extended range, that shines more than with the 6-string, in my opinion. I think that if you have a 7-string or an 8-string, or if you're tuning your 6-string to sawdust, that probably is kicking ass. But I'm only a half step down, and I think that there's the amount of noise you gain from it, not worth it for the 6-string.
I think I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah. It's just too noisy. If with a noise gate, it's going to behave a little differently. But the whole point of doing this is if a pedal can do good without the noise gate, it's a strong pedal, the way I see things. Because if you go to get your tone, but all she's going to do is squeal, well, for the love of God, you're not really adding a sound quality. You're actually adding a sound retardant.
Yeah, pretty much, because you're spending half of what the pedal's even doing on the background noise and the fuzz and the feedback. It's not even.
It's not doing.
And then you got to drop money again on a noise gate or something to get rid of that. So yeah, it's not A, cost effective, and 2, kind of worth.
And I don't think I used a 6-string when I did my review of that. I think I used just my 7-string.
Yeah.
And it slayed.
Yeah. 7-string, yeah, it did sound good.
It did really good, yeah. All right, so now we're going to do the 805.
Yeah, piece de la resistance.
That just sounds good.
That sounds fucking great.
That thing slays the 7-string, the 6-string, no problem.
Yep.
No problem at all. It just fucking kills.
I am insanely impressed with just the clarity that. I mean, like, I've heard of Overdrive boost and I've used a few, but like that one really, like, it makes those riffs punchy as shit.
It keeps everything clear. Like the muck,
Well, yeah.
it takes the muck and kind of dials it back and puts everything to the front. And what's good is you can still do your chugs, but if you go to a single note, that single note shines.
It also helps maintain accountability when
Yeah,
playing.
definitely saw my chugs freaking sacked. I fell off the rails there for a minute. And
Mine weren't any better.
You can definitely tell. There's no hiding it, right? All right, so we're going to do the Dead Pony Overdrive now, which is probably the second, or probably actually the most non-masculine pedal you will ever find in the metal world.
But it's got a dead pony on it, so it's kind of metal.
Yeah, but the pony looks like it's been eating ass for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely.
Yeah, it really does.
There's a lot of purples and pinks and stuff on it.
Yeah, he's got pink eye. I mean,
he's got something to hide. The stripper took a pasties off and slapped him on his face.
So this is what that sounds like. I didn't really care for
7
it much
string
on the 7, but
not that good. But on my 6 string, that sounded friggin' spectacular.
it really does.
For the gain stage that I like. You also have to remember too, when we're running through these, if he picks this guitar up, it's not going to sound the same as when I'm playing it. We're both different players. We touch the instrument differently. We found out earlier when I played yours, his guitar sounds aggressive as hell when he's playing it. I played it, it's like, it doesn't sound so aggressive because I play so dainty.
And Al Pike, if you're watching this, I dig for it. Okay.
He dig like he going for gold. You hear?
Yeah,
All right. So last but not least, we're sitting at the Demon Tube Screamer.
All right.
This glorious fucking $30 piece of shit.
All right. Let's.
Which
see
oddly enough, $30, it's worth the money.
I mean, it does
Unless
exactly what it needs to do.
Unless you're playing the 7 string.
Well, right.
All right. Kills it for the 6 string.
I gotta say, with the 6 string, it really
Kills
comes
it.
through.
Now, did you put the toggle from the TS9 to the 808?
I did swap them back and forth. Yeah.
Sweet. I wasn't paying attention to what he was doing.
I personally didn't hear much of a difference as far as change with the toggle switch to the 808 to the TS9, but
You know
it's
what the
still.
difference is? I can tell you. It took me a while to figure it out myself because it's very soft.
I just couldn't hear it. But.
It's the difference in mid-range.
Oh.
And you notice it a lot more when the tone is at about a little past half to full. You'll notice it more because it very so slightly changes the mid-range. That's I guess the difference between an 808 and the TS9.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
My knowledge between the 808 and the TS9 is,
Yeah.
it's not good.
A little bit more than mine, which is.
Really?
And about hers, which
What's
is
going on?
0. She don't know shit about it. She's a good dog. Doesn't know shit about guitars.
She's trying to make me pet her. She's doing everything she can. It's
Of course,
hilarious.
when he got here, she was barking like a
She didn't
fucking.
like me.
Yeah. All right, come on.
All right, so now we got a little treat. As if we haven't, sucked 41 minutes out of your life.
It's
We're
the
gonna
best
run-
41 minutes of their life, Sean. Let's be real.
We're going to run through these real quick with an 8 string. Yeah. By the way, let's talk gear for real quick. I got a Tremonti, 2014. Show's guitar is a...
It's a Schecter Banshee Extreme 7.
Banshee Extreme 7.
I swapped out the stock pickups for a Nazgul 7-string bridge pickup, which it's a great addition. Nazguls are amazing.
Actually, you're the guest. You play.
Why,
I'll
thank
turn
you.
knobs.
Why, thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Do you have that in the drums too? I can't tell what kind of tuning it's in.
Flute Screamer on and off, and the change when you go into low tunings is so minuscule that you have to actually pay attention to hear the difference.
Yeah.
For my ears, but also we've been playing for 41 minutes. I could be going like, fucking tone deaf.
Huh? Although let's try it. Let's try it with some of the higher register string, like some higher notes.
That pickup is hot as shit.
Yep.
Alright, so we're going to go to the Dead Pony now. Jam on, Wayne. As we get close to an hour, we're going to go to the 805.
All right.
That's just a loud pedal, but we're also dealing with a pickup that's insanely hot.
Yeah.
So under normal circumstances, we'd have a noise gate, which we'll fix that how normally that's a very quiet pedal. Off, you can definitely tell the difference.
Really well with this guitar.
All
now,
right.
do you think that could be because the pickup is so hot?
The pickup's hot as shit.
Yeah.
It's
a template thing.
But when I play through my normal rig, and a lot of these pedals I acquired through borrowing or because I've always wanted to have them, I use a gate on everything. I even use a gate on my clean channel, so I'm not much of an asshole. All right.
Because I'm that much of an asshole.
That's right.
Good.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Little savage drive action.
any other one.
Although I will say, under some circumstances, the $30 Demon definitely shows you it's a $30 Demon.
Yeah, for sure.
But under other circumstances, it shines. Like on the 6-string, totally way worth $30. On the 8-string, it did pretty good at taking away a little bit of that refinement of it.
It really did.
Cleaner.
Yeah, it took away some of the muddiness of the lower strings.
Yeah. The Dead Pony on the 6-string was good. On the 8-string was good. For some reason, it didn't like your guitar.
Yeah, it did not like this.
It just did not like your guitar.
No.
The 805 killed it on everything. That
thing's the shining star
out of all these pedals. Not that I want to say any of them are better than the others, but if I had to choose one of these 5 that I was going to buy today with my money, it would be the 805.
Yeah, same.
Without a doubt. One, it's super flexible, and if you jump from different amps, like say you're a gigging musician and you use backlines, that thing's a charm because you have so many ways to control it. That's ridiculous. And options are good. The more options you have in anything you're paying for, you should have options.
Well, and not to mention, this through the Katana was just effective, like insanely effective for what the Katana has as far as like its components and stuff. Like it fit to what that needed for the boosting. With the crate, it did the same thing. Like it acclimates to the amp or the rig that you use, at least with these 2 examples.
Yeah. And that's a good example too. Is we had 2. Of course, you're not seeing this. This was beforehand. Yeah. Doesn't seem to matter what you plug it into. Obviously, it's the only pedal that, through both rigs and 3 sets of different tunings and scale lengths and guitars that it went through. Like literally, we have 3 different scale lengths, and everything's different.
That's 26.5. This is what, 28?
27.
27, yeah. And the PRS is
24, 25 and 3/4.
Yeah,
I think.
there you go. It's perfect. Perfect example of that.
So it's wonderful. Like it's a Swiss Army knife, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Bad Monkey sounds great, but it's noisy as hell under every guitar.
Yeah,
it wasn't
so you would
just
absolutely
the
have to put a
8-string.
gate behind that.
Yeah, for sure. Does it have its place? Yep, it does. And I will tell you, if you're running it through a tube amp, like we were running it through shows, it's nasty, noisy. It is nasty, noisy. But he plays extreme metal. He's in a death metal band. And if you want, to me, that death metal sound's not supposed to be perfect. It's supposed to be fizzy and raunchy.
Yeah.
That pedal freaking killed it.
Yeah.
Killed it.
For that aspect, absolutely.
Yeah. It sounds like death metal. When you crank those things over, it's, let's put it this way. When I turn the knobs, he plays death metal all the time. I turn the knobs, and he literally, his eyes go,
yeah.
He heard what he wanted to hear.
Yeah. Like, ooh.
So that says a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you got your, I paid my toll. You can
Come on, Luz.
shoot. Shoot. Half this video brought to you by Lucy the Obnoxious Mutt.
Come on.
And then Savage Drive is a great piece of kit. It definitely takes the dullness from tone. Like, they advertise it murdering weak tone since whenever the hell they came into business.
Sorry.
She's coming right back.
Yeah, she is.
It's all right.
Yeah, look, I'll show the viewers something fun that she does. You keep talking. There we go.
That's,
This is what death metal guys do with our puppies.
yeah.
Love them.
And she's just happy that someone's paying attention to her.
Right.
Which is, since I've been here, every second she's needed that.
She's needy. She needs. You ever seen What About Bob?
Yeah.
She's like, I need, give me.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's What About Bob?
Yeah. But anyhow, I thank you so much for tuning into this obnoxiously long video. This is my buddy's show. He's from the band Stillborn Condition. Please go to at least Facebook and like their page, because when other bands come into town and stuff, if they go to look and see what kind of bands play their music, and they see they have a following, they're more apt to get a hold of them and have them open for them.
Absolutely.
Now, this guy here with the glasses, the beard, the long hair, stranded, right? A little bit, maybe.
What, from
like he could have been in Black Dahlia Murder, right?
You know what's funny? When we played with them, I remember I was waving to my fiancée Kayla, And I'm like, hey, and I'm thinking like there was like a whole row of people that waved back, and I'm like, oh my god, like they're waving at me. And then I stopped and I came out into the light a little bit to be like, hey, Kayla, and they're like, oh, it's not him. And I was like, oh, they just thought I was Trevor. So, but it was still fun to open for him. And Black Dahlia, if you're watching and you're coming back to Portland, hit us up.
Yeah, definitely should, dude. Venomous.
Verminous is fucking disgusting. Check that album out for
Please.
sure. And check ours out too. God Eater, Spotify, YouTube. We just got a lyric video out too for our single Bastard Savior. Be pretty awesome.
And there's also lots of live performance of these guys throughout the years too. That was taken by 212.
Yep.
Like good, clean, recorded, great stuff. There's also from Doom Days.
Doom
Lenny
Days,
Vision's got
Lenny
some
Vision,
stuff.
yeah. Gino's Rock Club as well. And Lenny Vision, he gets around. He does a lot of support and helps out the local scene in
Big
that way.
shout out to Lenny Vision, by
Absolutely.
the way. That guy does it for this many dollars.
Yep.
This many.
And he
How
goes
many
to
you got that in your local scene?
every single local show he goes to, he records. He says he doesn't feel right if he doesn't have his camera there and just to like get these bands to the world. So yeah, big shout out to Lenny for sure.
Yeah. That dude even goes out to Harmony, like where basically it's just a party.
Yeah.
And films the bands, which is ridiculous.
Yep.
But anyway, I am Truck Driver Sean. This is Show from the amazing Stillborn Condition. And thank you for coming over here. You're actually the first guest I've had
Fucking right.
doing gear stuff.
Awesome.
Sorry if this was an epic shitstorm, but I've never done any. Usually I do it all by myself.
It was a shit show.
Shit show.
I mean, I had to end it with a shitty joke. I mean, I got it. Go on.
There's three things that always pop up in conversation. Shit's one of them. 100% of the time.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. Very cool. Thank you. I will catch you in the next video. This is damn near an hour long.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks again, Show.
Thank you, man.
You-do-do-do-do-do-do.